The book is closed on the PBR Fall Open, but the memories Justin gets, those will last forever, and so too will the impact by some big-time performers. Here to break down the very best of the event, I'm joined by PBR Georgia Justin Goetz. Justin, welcome back in.
Thanks, brother. Always good to be here.
So you were all over everything at the Baseball Village. Give me 5 names that we absolutely have to know from the PBR Fall Open.
Number one's Wesley Silas, future game guy, team select, absolutely blew up there, but it was more of the same here. He had a three mile per hour jump from future games. The coaches and I that were there were absolutely shocked. I mean, he came out 91, 92, just pumping. Elite delivery with crazy hip shoulder separation. One of the bigger reasons that he throws so hard is everything happens in perfect sequence right now, and it's pretty shocking to see in a 15-year-old. The lower half mechanics are very clean and advanced. It's something you'd see in a pro guy, not a high school guy. He's got a 1700 RPM turbo sinker. I mean, this thing could be on Pitching Ninja right now. 90-92 from an elite release height. The cutter is developing. He probably calls it a slider. To me, it was a cutter the other day at 79-80, but still 2500 spin and plenty of time to develop that thing. But you'll love the delivery comp. Obviously, when I do a delivery comp, I'm not saying he will be that player, but Craig Kimbrell, man, from the windup, who has the best lower half mechanics possibly ever. So it's definitely an advanced arm. Next guy is Grayson Smith, and we're gonna have another wild delivery comp here because you just don't see guys like Grayson Smith. It's unorthodox, but a really efficient and explosive delivery. It's super momentum based, rapid lower half with the hips. Like as soon as he lifts his knee, he's going to the plate with his hips. The upper half kind of twists away from his big stride, creating like a slingshot action. Like it's basically a car crash. All deliveries are a car crash. Some are smooth, like you're crashing into a pillow, and some are serious, like you're crashing into a wall. He's maybe more the wall version, but it's crazy deception. And fastball was 91-92, nasty ride and run. Maybe one of the better slurves I've seen all year. 77-79, sudden sweep with it flash wipeout depth. Best way to describe it is it looked like a wiffle ball out there, man. Not every single one, but the combo of boring on right-handed hitters and the breaking ball coming from an identical plane, like guys were flinching all day. My third guy, this one's relatively unknown. Cooper Johnson from Beech High School in Tennessee. It's a rock and fire delivery, works uphill to go downhill. His intent and ease of operation are both there. So you're getting the best of both worlds, the easiness and the want to throw hard. It's a loose and efficient mid-depth arm action. I skipped on Grayson Smith. I was going to say Lincecum delivery there because there's really no one else to compare it to. This one's a Clevenger delivery, frame, and hair. Obviously, only a mid-80s guy right now. Things will get a lot better, but if you look at video of Clevenger and him, it's like it's even more spot on than the Silas Kimbrell deal. He's mid-80s guy, up to 86 with late run. Curveball for strikes at 68-70, really tight rotation. Just advanced pitchability guy. Changeup 71-73 with a ton of fade. And what impressed me most about him was he threw 3 or 4 swing and miss changeups to righties as a right-handed pitcher. That just a lot of guys in college don't even do that. So I was a big fan of him, and I think as a 24, any school that can get on him is going to get a guy that's going to make multiple incredible jumps along the way. My fourth guy is Tyler Bennett. He's a shortstop from Tennessee, actually a Cali transplant. Very effortless swing mechanics. Everything happens in perfect sequence. And you'll hear me talk about sequence with pitchers and hitters, because if the swing or delivery aren't perfectly sequenced, there are problems. Like, no matter how good your tools are, if it's not in sequence, it's not going to be smooth, and you're not going to create the proper separation. The hips are the engine of the swing. He's very precise in his timing. It's just like a gradual, it's that rubber band effect, and he does it about better than anybody. Very impressive defender, just advanced actions, really turns the two ball well, changes arm slots, just really smooth hands. He's definitely one to watch, and a lot of schools liked him this weekend or last weekend. And the last one is basically a power speed combo with 5-tool potential. Jordyn Brown from North Carolina, 6'1", 160, looks about 6'2", 175 right now. I mean, very muscled frame, high-waisted, tons of bat speed. He hit 3 or 4 to the wall this week. And what I noticed was every time a fielder thought they were under the ball, it would carry about 10 to 20 feet more, which is actually becoming like it's becoming a sabermetric, where like a guy like Harold Ramirez on the Rays, his ball carries 20 more feet every time he hits it because of how his swing is. And this is kind of the vibe I got with Jordyn Brown. But those are my 5 guys, and it was a fun tournament for sure.
Justin, thanks as always, man. Make sure you're following Justin on Twitter at JGetsPBR, and follow PBR Georgia while you're at it. Justin, we will see you on the diamond.
McCartney, future Hall of Fame voter. Let's go.